Luke versus Peters Township on Wednesday. Your stance is looking better. You're moving better. All that's coming with time, so that's all good. Looking more comfortable in your stance. Still continue to work on keeping your elbows in. You're faking a little bit. He's the one on his heels. You're moving forward, so that's a good start to this match. It's good. You worked. You got to the leg pretty well. It wasn't an ideal finish, but you wrestled through it. Ended up finding that seat belt. Try not to wrestle from your knees there. Make sure you get to your feet. But it worked out for a takedown. You're a little high, so settling back, getting under the arms, looking for a claw, or looking for a wrist, something to keep you anchored in and your weight back. Good mat return, good lift, didn't pull him on top of you. So that's tough. Right at the end of the period, right? There's like a couple seconds left, giving up a point. Obviously, you want to finish periods on top. So that's a tough one. Just being aware there. Whatever if you have to drop to a single leg, whatever it takes to stay on top with a couple seconds left, so you don't give up that one. That was good motion on bottom, pivoting back into him. Now you're fighting for hand control, and you usually get a little hip separation. Then you do a good job of getting that arm between. Just know this situation. He ended up giving you an escape point here, but it's the right idea looking to continue to wrestle, but make sure you get separation to get your point. Sometimes we go all in for the reversal for two and you end up getting nothing. Like if he sprawls there, you don't get your escape. So he ended up giving a point, but he didn't necessarily have to because you never broke. There wasn't separation. So right away back on your offense here, you want to be faking, moving forward. Don't slow down and let him get back in the match. Same position, the seatbelt, get up off your knees. That's better. So maybe working there to be more comfortable. You keep finding it, so make sure you're comfortable there. And there's your attack. You've been finding that a lot this year. It's good. Another takedown. Ideally, you're finishing away from the head, but depending on how they sprawl, sometimes you can dump them over top of your head like that. Cut them again, back on your feet. Shot. There's that seatbelt again, up around the waist. Get off your knees. Drive, 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 knee pick. There's the knee pick. We were talking about this in practice. I couldn't remember who did this. So that's a great example. So find your seatbelt and scoring off this position here. Running with a knee pick. Run your feet to their back. That was great. Okay, so third period. They chose neutral. Right back to your shot, right back to that underhook. You caught that seatbelt again to his back. And I think this is enough for a tech fall here. Watch that sequence one more time. Good job continuing to move through your finish. Keep your feet moving to your finish. Shot, leg, underhook, drive into his back. It's good. Like I said, I think for you, it's just been time and getting more reps and more matches. And every time you get more matches, your body and your mind's collecting data and you're getting better and better and better. So your positioning is getting better. A couple things to think about. Just making sure you're still focused on keeping your elbows tight on your feet when you're faking, things like that. Don't let your arms flare out when you shoot. Don't let your arms flare out. That's eventually where you get pancaked or give up an underhook. Continue to work that position of shooting your shot. Ideally, we want to stay on the leg and we want to finish, cut across. But if we do get pulled up around the waist and we get in that seatbelt position, transitioning right away to your next turn, just like you did there the last two times with the knee pick or the pancake you hit there at the end. So on top, you're getting a little too high. So getting after you chop, maybe settling back, getting a claw, or settling back, grabbing an ankle, just making sure your head is lower than theirs all the time and your weight is back so you're not falling over the top. All right, good job.